Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole. Coffee. Okay, I went out birthday shopping again yesterday. Got a few things. I'm real picky in making sure it's something I want or need, or something that just really, I think, oh wow, I want that. So I'll be doing more throughout the month. My husband keeps giving me money, so. But I wanted to share what I purchased at Michael's yesterday. All their yarn is 30% off right now. And then also got one of my prizes that I had won in the mail. And I wanted to share that. And later I will do a dedicated video on this. In fact, let's open this first. This is where I won a sourdough starter on Niecy's channel. And so it just says, congratulations, Crystal. And it's from Iris at the Color Drop. So if you don't follow Iris at the Color Drop, you might want to go follow her channel. But this is a sourdough starter. Let me open it. There's all these directions. I'm going to try to do this on filming when I do it. This is the sourdough starter. It's dehydrated, which is neat. I've never seen that. So the paper tells you how to rehydrate your starter, then maintaining your starter, and then basic sourdough in a loaf pan recipe. And then there's video tutorials, which I will probably follow. I'll watch them before I do this on the Color Drop. So if you don't follow the Color Drop on YouTube, I suggest you go follow her. This looks very interesting. I'm really excited about starting it. It'll be little short videos because, like, to rehydrate the starter, once I add the filtered water and stuff, I have to let it sit for 12 to 16 hours. So I'm not going to film for 12 to 16 hours. That would be ridiculous. I'll film me putting the water in, and then I'll come back and film more afterwards and stuff. And I'll read through this as I do those steps, each step. So, it looks good. So we will be I'll do a video on doing the sourdough starter in steps. So thank you again, Iris, at the Color Drop. And a pretty little card that it came in. But that was just it's so neat. I'm so excited because me and my husband have been talking about sourdough bread and wanting to do a starter and stuff. And so let's see. When I went to Michael's, one thing I got was a little pack of lobster clasps. I'm thinking about making some of my own stitch markers. If those work out and I get it done, I will show you those when I get those done. I was needing some more of this. We'll leave it in the package. It's the Pound of Love Antique White. This is my base color I've been using in the Bag O' Day Crochet Along. And I'm almost out, so I needed more. Plus, I used this when I made my popcorn garland, which I'll have to show you at some point in time. I'll show you that. I used this and made popcorn. And then I bought little red berries, burgundy berries for cranberry. And I did a string of this and the cranberry and the berries, and made a popcorn and cranberry garland for my Christmas tree last year. So I will show you that at one point. But this is, of course, it's a pound. It's a Pound of Love. In the color Antique White. 4 weight. And 6mm crochet hook. 5mm knitting needles. 1,020 yards. That's a lot of love there. The next thing I got was, this is just the Craft Smart Value yarn. This one is in the color Bisque. It says a 5mm crochet hook. It's let's see. Oh, well, it says 5.5. It must have the pattern for these little dolls on here, and that's one reason I got it. I wanted to do some little babies or something I might do, and I wanted a color that would go good with skin. So I really like this color. But it's bisque, and it is 4-weight, and it's saying 5.5mm crochet hook. And that pattern for the little dolls is in here. So I might have to just make one of those. And then, of course, it's my birthday month. My birthday's coming up, so I had to buy some cake again. You know, me and cake. So I got a cotton funnel cake. Karen cotton funnel cake. And this is in the colorway Waterfall. It's beautiful. See the colors? It's kind of... Okay, that's more like what color it is right there. Yeah. 4-weight, 5mm crochet hook, 4.5mm knitting needles, 100% cotton, 8.8 ounces, 425 yards. So we'll see what I make with that. And then I love this one. Then I got a Karen cotton cake. And look at this color. And I noticed this after I got it home. It's been tied together right there. So I'll have to fix that with an invisible knot when I get to it. But there's that. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, that's more true to color. It's just real pretty. I love rainbow colors. I love all colors. Favorite color is purple, but I love all colors. Okay, this is called Calico Flowers. It's the colorway. 4 medium weight. 4.5mm knitting needles. 5mm crochet hook. 8.8 ounces. 530 yards. So that's what I got in my little jaunt. My little run to Michael's yesterday. And I also was going to show you my Mosaic Blanket. It's coming along a little bit better. I'm a little bit further along. I didn't do a whole lot more. I'm still on the first section. This section up here will probably be as wide as this section, is what I'm thinking. But it's a lot easier doing a Mosaic Blanket than I thought. It's basically 2 different stitches. You've got your single crochet through most of it. You just got to learn to read the pattern. There's a single crochet, and then there is a double crochet that you drop down. So I've heard somebody call it a drop down double crochet, which is not too hard. You drop down a couple rows and do the double crochet like normal. You're doing one row at a time. Like, I'll put a row on, and as soon as I get to the other end and get finished, then I tie it off. You're doing one row at a time, and it tells you, the pattern will tell you what color for that row, and then it shows you, like, there's little blocks. Each little block counts as 1 stitch, and if it's got an X in the box, then that's the double crochet. All the other boxes are single crochets. And you start out with going through both loops, you know, on your little loops. Let's see. You go through both of those at the beginning. Let me see if I can pull this up. At the beginning and end of each row, you would go through both loops at the very first stitch. Then you start counting the stitches in the pattern, and you only go through the back loop only to do the single crochet. And then the double crochet, you're going down in, like, say if I was doing a double crochet right here, I would go down to this. I can't hardly do this upside down. I would go down to the next row, the second row down, and work into that for my 1 double crochet. So it's not too awful bad. It takes some concentration and stuff, but I would say it's probably intermediate. But there's probably some beginner patterns, you know, so a beginner could learn to start learning the basic stitches. And I think her name's Tinna. I will share her link, her channel below. I went and watched some of her videos and it helped me really understand what to do. She's got some basic mosaic tutorials that are wonderful to watch. And then Fiber Fox Studios is another one. So I will link those channels below. So if you're wanting to do a mosaic, you can go watch those and she can step you through just little squares to start out with. In fact, Tinna is the one my first mosaic that I ever did was a little square, and I showed this in one of my other ones. This is the Hope square, the Hope mosaic. And I did this using Tinna's pattern, following her tutorial. So I will definitely link her channel below. But that turned out really neat because you're crocheting. See, here's the back side. So you're doing one color at a time. You're doing whatever color it says. And then the next row, when you're doing the colors, when you do your singles, it's leaving the bottom row color open so you can see it below, underneath. And then your doubles kind of cover up that color with the other color that you're currently using. So it's real neat. But anyway. Okay. Also, I know people like sending birthday cards and stuff, and nobody has to send me anything, but I know I don't have my address posted on my channel. So I will link it temporarily in this video. So if anybody wants to send a birthday card, you're welcome to. Nobody has to. I just want, that would, you know, if everybody starts asking for my address or something, that would prevent that. You could just go to this video and get my address, and you could send me a birthday card if you want to, but that's not required. I'm not asking for that. I just know that there's some people like that I wanted to send a birthday card to, and it's just really easy if they have their address out there that I can send it to, or send them a Happy Mail. I don't have a P.O. box because I can't afford one right now, so that's one reason I don't have my address posted on my channel. So that being said, I guess I'll let you go for right now. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again another day in Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole. Goodbye.